Hey guys, Kev here, and I have an unboxing to do for you. So this here package is from the OCD Billies, hillbillies out of Iowa, and you might have checked out their channel before. It's OCD for EDC. Justin and Molly over there are killing it, and they sent me a package. I want to see what's in here. My guess is, if I have to guess, it's one of those torque wrench things he's been selling, and then a TwoSun that I think I bought on a live stream they did, but I can't remember paying for it, so I need to check with them and make sure I actually paid them. So let's see what we got. So we have a OCD for EDC pouch. I love their new little pouches, and we do have the torque wrench. So it comes with a little bit holder, like so. Comes with an insert. This is all 3D printed, except for the bit holder, obviously. He uses all different types of filament, which is pretty cool. And that's it. You will need your own bits, which I got a bunch of today in the mail. So basically, this can be swapped out with the red one in there. And I guess this comes out somehow. I'd have to, look into it, but this pops in here. Wow, nice positive click. That was impressive. Damn. And then you put your bit in, and then you can turn it. Or not. Well. Oh, right. Duh. It doesn't. I thought it was like one of those auto ones. No. So you turn it, and you just can't overturn it. So if I turn it too far, this would be this way, it'll snap, break through, and then it can't turn any further. So there's a blue, which I think the blue one is heavier. So, there's certain pound-feet of torque or whatever, inches of torque or whatever, that this can handle before it pops over. So you can't strip a screw or over-tighten it, essentially. And then the blue one has another weight. So one is like 20 pounds or 12 pounds, and one is like 40, some numbers like that. So this will be interesting to try out. It is good to have a chunky little driver like this. If you guys saw my recent ramble about bit drivers, you'll know that I talked about having a little Weeha one that I have. And this would basically take the same places. That is small enough. It's not quite as small. I don't know if I could palm this and still hold the knife, but it might work. So really cool. Anyway, so thanks to them for sending that to me. And then we have a TwoSun. This is the TS305. TS305. So I had been meaning to get my hands on one of these, and he said he had some that he got from TwoSun. And yeah, and then I saw in the live stream they were selling them, and they had this wheel of, you could get discounts or whatever, and I figured, why not? I'd already been trying to get one. I think he forgot about me. So it worked out. I got one anyway. And this is a big boy knife. I didn't realize how big it was. Holy cow. Damn. It is big. I knew it was like almost 4 inches, but yet I still didn't comprehend that. You know me. It's a thicky boy, too. It kind of wants to pretend it's an integral. You can see there, but there is a seam. There is no backspacer, so it's pretty cool. They actually use two scales, and they put that together to make one knife instead of using a backspacer construction. So it's a 2 egg roll. It's a 2 egg roll. It has a clip. That's interesting. The clip has one of those pokey things on it. I hate that. It usually bodes pretty poorly for a clip. Yep, it just tore my pocket up going in. So, don't like that. It is a Mazwan design, I believe. We'll check. Has a front flipper. The reason I wanted this is because I had the TS129 Stingray, which is sort of a smaller version of this. And I will say I didn't like that knife overall because it's just too thin, and trying to get my finger in to flick is weird. And I can tell you right now, this is the same way. So I'm probably not going to like this one either. Really nice carbon fiber. all over. The scales inlaid on the scales. I believe these are 14C28N. He had one in M390, I think, but I'm guessing that sold quickly. It is a front flipper, so we have a nice positive deployment. I like the D10 on that. Damn, it almost like up sweeps, right? See that? Shloop. It almost like boats up, which is kind of cool. Drop point blade, I guess, with a little bit of a poon spoon in there. Very, very large handle, but it's ergonomic. The problem I had with the Stingray, the 129, was it had this type of handle with this ramp right here, but it was too short. So, like, I felt cramped into this right here. On this one, I can hold it back here and get to that ramp, and it's not like it's cramping me in. And then I could choke up into the poon spoon, and I also have some comfortability. They have a weird kind of, what do you call it, edge termination. It just kind of drops off. I've never really seen one like that where it just ends. Like it's taller than the choil, which is weird. Let's check the action. I'm sure it's good. Yeah, I'm sure that would break in. Oh, you hear that detent? That's good. Can you flick it? Yeah, you can flick it. It's just weird because of the thin ass handle and where the hole is. It's almost like the hole needed to be down here, because the way I want to hold it, if the hole was right here, bang, but I have to climb all the way up this knife here to flick it. So it's almost like it was made to thumb flick. Yeah, it was made to thumb flick. I don't think they were thinking about middle finger flicking when they made this knife. Who designed this bitch? 14C28N. I don't see a maker's mark or anything on here. I mean, the action's definitely good. I'm sure it'll break in. Really don't like the hole design. It's kind of brutal, actually. Little bit of blade play. A little bit of lock rock, so that's great. Not a big fan of lock rock. I mean, it's light. I'm really wrenching too, so it's fine. This is breaking in real nice. That front flipper might be the best part about this knife right here. And the blade, obviously, is freaking mean. Look how big that thing is. See, I think maybe Kyle would like this, but then he doesn't like the thin boy knives, like the thin handles. And I gotta agree with him. I mean, ah, fuck. Just got my finger stuck in there like an idiot. Trying to index flick it instead. That doesn't work. Yeah, I mean, I can climb up there to the thumb. It's really annoying. Like, the hole shape sucks. You can't get a finger in there, like, comfortably. You know, like, that works, but it's really kind of annoying. Yeah. I don't like it. You know how it is, but it's a big knife. It's a big knife. I mean, look at this thing. It's just too thin, I think. For like, if the handle were a little thicker, and I don't know why the hole is that damn high up. Maybe people with huge hands, they would have their finger higher up. But I don't know why anybody's middle finger would be all the way up here. Like, you know what I mean? You have to, like, awkwardly flick it. Like, it obviously can be done. It's just not enjoyable. It's not like, what do I have on me? I have this is a small knife. Very similar, though, if you look at them. I mean, geez. But when I hold this, you notice right where I land, this is where my hand is, naturally, on the knife. I want to put my finger in the hole. Bang. Flick. Bang. I'm into a perfect grip to cut with this knife. Close it. Oh, I want to flick it. Bang. Right? It's just natural. It's all right there. That hole is placed perfectly, which is kind of interesting. We're going to have Liang Ma on tonight on the edge, so that's cool. But like this knife, I'm holding it, and I want to flick it. Where's the hole? Bang. I want my finger right here. My middle finger's all the way down here. That would be the most comfortable place for this hole to be. But I have to climb all the way up here, and See, now my finger's stuck. Yeah. Yeah, this knife, this design was not thought out for middle finger flick. Even the thumb flick is not great. I mean, did they expect us to thumb roll this thing? I don't understand. Could just be me. It's a popular knife. But I do think TwoSuns, I think a lot of times they get sold and get popular because of the price. Because I don't know. If you gave this to 20 reviewers, I don't think it would come out as positive as it seems this knife is, right? Just awkward. But I'll keep messing around with it. I'll stop being an asshole. I've had the knife for 5 minutes. I do wish some of the gaps in here were a little tighter. Like I can see a lot of the transitions, especially that one down the center. I know it's you know, they're going for something unique there with no backspacer. But it's a very thick transition. It makes it very obvious, which is not, you know, the best. I will say centering is dead nuts, and it better be because you have a line right there, kind of Pro-Tech style, and if you fuck that up, you're in trouble. The clip sucks because it tears your pockets up. The ergos are pretty good because of the size of the knife. These are all, I guess, initial impressions. I'll probably do a first impressions if this knife lasts that long. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it's got a good edge on it. Should we check it? Yeah, edge is really good. I know that was a weird test, but I suck at cutting paper. I mean, I like the action. The detent's dialed. They got that right. The front flipper's good. It's going to probably end up getting dropped shuttier, although the pivot is already loosening as we go here. Yeah, you can hear it now. Hear that wiggle. And it does have that rock. It's kind of, I don't know. My cuff right here has it too. You rock it like once, and then it somehow the lock bar falls into perfect position and it doesn't happen anymore. So I don't know. That's probably something to wear in. It's great lockup. I mean, you can see that right there. I mean, it's a beautiful knife, beautiful build, the carbon fiber. I mean, so there's a lot of good here, guys. And maybe for somebody who it fits their hand better or something, it makes more sense. But this right here is weird. Can I get used to it? Yeah, but I'm not the guy who gets used to the knife. You know what I mean? I'll just move it if it's something I'm not in love with immediately. I think I paid or will pay or whatever $116 for this, something like that, 106 because of the spinner thing. So yeah, I mean for $106, this thing's ridiculous. But you know, I think that's part of the problem. I haven't found a TwoSun design. I'll take that back. The 319 from CM Designs. I love that design. But the action didn't work for me. It just wasn't drop shutty enough, and it was kind of thick, right? I just haven't found any other TwoSuns that like, ooh, I need to have that, and then, you know, you get it, and it lives up to that, right? Like this, I really wanted, and now I have it, and I'm like, you know, why didn't you, like, I know it would look weird, but if the hole was down here, it would work better. Like, I would be flicking the shit out of this if the hole was right here, but it's up here. And I just, you know, I don't know. So I'm going to shut up. That's the unboxing of the TS305. Big shout out and thank you to OCD for EDC. Now, the thumb flick, I think once I get used to that, that's going to be money. They did land that perfectly, you know? So, you know what? It's a thumb flick knife and a front flipper. It's just a thumb knife, all right? So, yeah, big shout out to Molly and Justin. Love you guys. Appreciate everything you do for the community and for me. And I appreciate you sending along one of these guys so I can't fuck up any more knives. Truly appreciated. And I love all you guys. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. And I will catch you later.